Good morning and happy Friday. Here's your Chambana Weather Morning Minute for Friday, April 3rd. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Think yesterday, but a little bit warmer. Maybe a few more clouds out there, but I do think we'll still see some sunshine as we head through the afternoon. A high of 67. Rain showers move in late tonight, talking after midnight, probably after 3 a.m. Towards the early morning hours, rain showers continuing off and on through the day tomorrow. We're not looking at a huge, heavy soaker, complete washout. It's going to be a gloomy, drizzly day, though, for much of the day. Let's look at the temperatures across the region. We've got a very well-defined cold front stretching from the Canadian Prairie all the way down into the Texas Panhandle. We're on the warm side still across central Illinois. Our morning temperatures in the upper 40s to the lower 50s. And this cold front, as menacing as it looks, is going to wash out as it moves into our region. So we'll take a dip as we head into the weekend, but not looking at any kind of, bitterly cold air moving into the region. So that's good news. So you look at the satellite picture again, Illinois right about here. We do have plenty of cloudiness across the region right now as the sun's coming up here at 6:30 this morning. There are clouds in the area, but I do think we'll see some breaks in those clouds as we head through the later part of the day into the afternoon. Looking at the radar right now, Champaign-Urbana right here. The stuff you see on the radar right now, this is the radar detecting some light rain aloft with those morning clouds, but some dry air down near the surface. That rain is evaporating before it makes its way down. So while we do have some clouds in the area this morning, we're not actually seeing any of this precipitation that you see on the radar making its way down to the ground. We will see that change as we head into the overnight and the front gets a little bit closer. This would be at 4 p.m. on Friday. Again, Champaign-Urbana right about here. And we are dry. We're enjoying a nice warm afternoon, perhaps with some sunshine as well. Those temperatures getting close to 70. And then as we get into the overnight, late tonight, after midnight, probably after 3 a.m., we'll see some of those light rain showers moving in. They'll continue off and on as we head through, especially the early part of the day, but likely lingering into the end of the day. It's just a cloudy, gloomy day. Get out and enjoy it today if you can, because Saturday just not looking like the outdoors kind of day. The good news, again, checking out this very well-defined cold front marking Champaign-Urbana approximately right there. Watch what happens to this front as it begins to progress off to the east. Let me go ahead and put Champaign-Urbana back on there approximately. Again, heading through the day today, we'll warm up nicely into the mid-60s and 70s, that cold front making its way across the Mississippi River Valley. As we then get into the overnight, into the early morning hours, that front making its way in, but what happens is we warm up the region on the backside of the cold front. So even by Saturday, that front is much less well-defined, and then as we get into Saturday night and then Sunday, again, we've really just kind of neutralized that air mass, so not looking at a big push of cooler air, although it will be cooler on Saturday, not colder. We're looking at the total accumulated precipitation. Not only do the temperatures begin to kind of fade out as this front makes its way through, so does the precipitation. Looking at precipitation amounts here, maybe a few hundredths of an inch to as much as maybe half an inch where some of the heavier showers fall across central Illinois, but that half-inch total is going to be very isolated and spotty in nature. Most people just seeing maybe a couple tenths of an inch precipitation on Saturday into Sunday morning. As we look at the pattern heading out into next week, we're going to watch this area of high pressure across the Hudson Bay and the Northwest Territories force kind of a northwest to southeast storm track around it. So we're going to see our next little trough make its way in as we get into Monday and Tuesday. That's going to be the next one that brings the chance for some precipitation. We'll take a look at that here again. An area of high pressure across this region, deflecting storm track off to the southwest, and we'll watch our next wave begin to emerge here Monday and Tuesday. I'll show it to you here in a moment. Again, Illinois way down here. We're looking at all of North America. Here it is, starting to get organized. You see this little patch of stronger jet stream winds beginning to kind of ride that path into the Midwest. This is what's going to bring our next chance of showers and storms as we get into Monday and Tuesday. We're then going to watch this cutoff low that's spinning across the Four Corners region. When does the subtropical jet stream pick that up and then lift it into the central and southern U.S.? Right now, the European model wants to do that late next week. We're talking about Saturday and Sunday of next week. This is going to be really hard for those models to pick out in the 7-day time frame. Again, it's a complex evolution. Let me go back, though, and just show you. We'll do a nice little Friday morning table setting for next weekend's weather. This will be a longer video, or next week's weather, but we'll tell the story here. So let me go back one more time. Again, watching this first wave here. Then what happens to this wave? Gets kicked up and picked up by the stronger subtropical jet stream to its south as we get into the end of next week. There you see it. Watch it get picked up right here and now get swung across from southwest to northeast. So that's what we have to watch for at the end of next week. Let's take a look at this in the precipitation forecast to make a little bit more sense. Here's our front that makes its way in on Saturday, bringing that light rain chance. That'll end by the time we get to Sunday, looking at a pleasant Sunday and Monday. Monday afternoon, this is when we first start to see that warm front start to lift back across the region. We could see some showers and storms developing along it As we head into Monday afternoon and Monday night, we'll then watch our next area of low pressure begin to kind of ride that frontal boundary into the region as we head through the day on Tuesday. That's going to bring our next chance of showers and storms. That would be on Tuesday. This one I think has at least a low risk of maybe some strong storms, strong to severe storms across portions of Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana. Right now, not looking like a big classic tornado outbreak or anything like that, but I do think there's the chance that Monday night into Tuesday, some of these storms could produce some gusty winds, maybe some large hail. So what happens with the temperatures then? Just quickly finishing this up, we've got that front making its way through. Plenty of cold air on the back side of it. Warm air still being drawn northward into our region today. But I've already kind of, spoiled the story here. That front really washes out, and by the time we get to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, we're going to be looking at much warmer conditions across the region. Here's a look at your 5-day forecast just to get you started through the weekend and into early next week before I talk to you again on Monday morning. Saturday, looking at a cooler, gloomy day with off and on rain showers and drizzly mist. Sunday, going to flip the script. It'll be sunny, warmer, high temperature of 60. Remember, as we get into late in the day on Monday into Tuesday, that chance for scattered showers and storms, maybe a stray strong storm across the area. We'll talk about that more on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday on the backside of the front will likely be a bit cooler, but quiet weather does return. We'll have to watch then the end of the week for that next storm system to lift out of the southwest, potentially bringing more rain and storms to the area Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week. Active pattern definitely continuing across the region, so enjoy those sunny, warm days when we get them. I hope you all are doing well. I know times are weird right now. If there's certainly anything I can do for you, shoot me a message. Otherwise, have a great day, a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.